Hey family, hey family, come on in. Let me tell you a little bit about this Sun Princess experience. I'm excited. I've already released some things, so come on in and let us talk about it a little bit. I am your host, Paul from Travels with PMB. For those individuals that are my returning subscribers, thank you so much. For those that will see it in the replay, thank you so much for seeing it also in the replay. I want to talk a little bit about, and I need a little bit of your help also regarding my future posts that I want to do. And so if you have great questions, then I will be able to incorporate that in my posts. And so did Sun Princess. I went on Sun Princess. It was a 5 day cruise. It was a beautiful ship. Um, a lot of things was positive to me. There was a little few things that I felt that it could have needed. And so what I would desire from you is if you have any questions regarding the Sun Princess, if you have any questions that you would like to ask me or you would like to see covered in the segment, because I usually do. Thank you for coming on the chat. Just let me know who you are and tell me hi. And so what I like to do is before booking Sun Princess, watch this first. So if you have any questions about the Sun Princess that you would like to be covered, let me know, and then I will be able to make sure that that question is incorporated in the video. So this what did I think about Sun Princess shortly? As I said, I thought that it was a great ship. I thought it was a beautiful ship. You know that it's a new ship that came out just this year in 2024. And so I wanted to go on it. This is not my first Princess cruise. And so I therefore have something to compare it against compared to other cruise ships that I went on with Princess. And in saying that, I decided to do a ship tour. I did a ship tour last week. I released it on Wednesday, and I did a ship tour. I went from all the levels that had actual things that you would need to go to, things that you would want to see, except for the medical center. And I did a ship tour. And so one of the things that some people like the fact that I did not show people. And so the thing about ship tours, I don't necessarily like to go around and do it where I'm showing a lot of people because they're doing whatever they're doing, they're relaxing, and so some people may not want to be on camera. So I decided to do a full ship tour of Sun Princess, and in this full ship tour, I woke up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up around that time, and I decided to do a ship tour, and something that I was not able to do in the past by just having my phone as a camera. I also now have a actual camera, and so I feel like even at nighttime you were able to see really what was happening in the surroundings and how it looks even on the Lido deck. And so make sure you go check that out as well. And then I did my room tour as I usually do. I do a room tour wherever I'm staying. I decided to do my room tour. I stayed in an interior room, and then in staying in an interior room, um, I'm just by myself. I know some people hate interior rooms. They would never stay in an interior room. They've been on a balcony and they never want to go back to anything smaller than a balcony. And so, but I personally, just to save some money sometimes, if I'm especially if I'm being by myself, I think the longer the cruise is, then there I might be more inclined to do a balcony. For example, if it's a 10-day cruise, I know some people, it doesn't matter if it's a 3-day cruise, they want to go into the balcony. And so I showed last week Friday, go check that out if you haven't, the interior room of Sun Princess, and it was a beautiful room, and it did well by me. I was hardly in the room at all anyway, because such a short cruise. cruise. That's why I'm not sure if I'd want to do if it's a big cruise ship. Would not want to necessarily do 5 days. I would really like to do at least 7 days because it was so much to see on that cruise ship. It was so many different things, so many different items, so many different entertainment that they had going on, so much different food items to eat. So I wish I could have stayed longer on the ship than I did. And so therefore this week I am going to feature. And so I need your input on this because some people like so one of the reasons why I don't necessarily always do, like if I'm eating, I'll show it in the moment, is because one time I did a video, and then when I did that video, I was eating, and when I was eating, um, there was music playing in the background, and I didn't know the music, but all of a sudden when I was editing the video, that music came up as a copyright issue, and so therefore. So that's the reason why I know some people from Instagram, what they like to do from Instagram is eat the food and do this, and do a voiceover and acting like the food is so wonderful. And I feel like you're not really giving me a fair, honest review of the food with those type of videos because I even have gone to some of those places and the food was good, but the way they're acting like it was so delicious is the best thing they ever had. And so I like to kind of break down the food, be honest with the flavors, maybe something that it needs. It's there's hardly anywhere I've gone where it was just like excellent, like it can't be improved, it couldn't be better. And I just wanted to be honest with people when it comes to food reviews. So you let me know. I know that some videos I do, it specifically shows that the food itself. So I do a great picture of the food, and then I will talk about it. I will also talk about the service. I will usually talk about the ambiance. And so this week there are two restaurant reviews that I did on the ship, and so I did it based upon the fact that I did the pictures and I talked about it. One of them is with my sister. Like doing reviews with my sister. My sister came on this cruise with me because she is honest, just like anything else. She will let you know what she thought about the food. If it was okay, if it was all right, it was great. She will let you know. She's honest. She doesn't hold no punches. And so one of those reviews are coming up this week. So Wednesday and Friday, look up those for those restaurant reviews. If you did not see the reviews last week of of the full ship tour and of the interior room, then you can look at those also. And so, do you prefer? I just would like to know, either now or further, do you prefer those reviews where you see people eating? Some people don't like to see people eating. I've talked to certain people, and they don't necessarily like to see people eating food and stuff like that. They don't like that. Or do you prefer maybe what like I do, just do some pictures, talk about the food, at least you can see it. And so when I think of the reviews I do sometimes like that, I just think of it as being like a picture video of what a Google review would be. If you look at Google reviews, you would see that some people may do the picture, but then you only have like a writing, and some people say it was good, I had this, I had that. Some people may be more detailed, some people a little bit more vague in terms of their experience. And so I elaborate more on each item that I'm eating, and you also get to see the picture and see if it looks good, see if it looks edible to you, or see if it's like, no, that doesn't look good to me. I don't think I would want to eat that. And so I would value your opinion in terms of that. Maybe I do like a poll also later on to see like what people do. Maybe I'll do different polls to see what people like in terms of videos. To see, I would have to see how I'm going to word it. And so I am excited this week. Tomorrow, actually, Tuesday, I was invited to do a live with MH Family Adventures. She's doing the live and she's inviting me along with Sig, the solo traveler. And so we are going to do a live and we are going to talk about our experience aboard Sun Princess. I think we're going to speak about our channel. I'm sure there's a host of questions, and I'm just excited about this, just to vibe out together, just for the YouTube travelers. So let me tell you, so there were several people, and it was so good to see several other YouTubers on the Sun Princess, got to talk to them. When you're moving and shaking, when you're going around the ship, um, Shine at Sea was there. They were there. As I said, MH Family Adventure was there. Sig the Solo Travel was there. John and Diamond was there. And I'm sure there was other people because I saw other people with cameras, and I was like, I wonder if they're a YouTuber, or they were just individuals just trying to take videos and try to take cameras to pictures to capture the moment. And so there was different, and then there was like a preview. I'm sailing a 3-day one just before mine, and I know that there were even further individuals on that ship as well. And so it was kind of good to vibe out with other YouTubers as well and be able to talk and to see. I've seen Sig the Solo Traveler only through YouTube. That was the first time that I've ever met her in person. The same thing with Raquel from MH Family Adventures. I've known her channel. I have subscribed to her channel. And that was the first time ever has seen her in person. And so it was a great time to just talk. And also Sig the Solo Traveler, she interviewed me for her channel as well. So it was just a great camaraderie, great time with my family. And I enjoyed the ports of Grand Turk and Dominican Republic. I've been to those places before, but even though you go to a place, I know some people, I'm gonna just stay on the ship. But say, for example, like one of my things is like if you've been to somewhere before, like just do an excursion you've never done before. Like one of the things I wouldn't mind doing one day is just like, for example, Dominican Republic, Amber Cove. That port alone is so beautiful. There's a lookout on a hill like really high up. There's waterfalls there. There's shopping, there's eating, there's pools there. You just could lounge out and just stay the whole day right there. The same thing with Grand Turk. If that's what you feel for, I think that you just give yourself options. Like it doesn't mean that you have to do that all the time. Like Grand Turk was the same situation. There's beaches right there. You can go not only just staying at the Margaritaville because there's a Margaritaville restaurant at Grand Turk, but you could stay there but say for example you want something where you just want to relax and it's called because when I tell you Margaritaville in Grand Turk, if you ever go there, even if you go to the one in Jamaica, they are partying. They are loud. If you want to relax, Margaritaville is not the place to go. But if you want party vibes or you don't mind that, then go there. Maybe get something to eat, stay by the pool all day, or you can go further in Grand Turk and go around and there's still beach areas and it's just more serene and quiet and you'll be able to relax in those areas. And so I feel like keep your options open. Don't always say I'm just going to stay on the ship. The only place right now that I've only two places that I could probably say I'll stay on the ship, but even then I don't because I'll just probably get off and go. The only two places I'll probably do that with is Nassau. Nassau, I've been to Nassau so many times, especially if you do 3-day cruises. And I've done 3-day cruises, quick weekend cruises just to get away. And Nassau seems to be the place that you go to the most. And so that may be a place like a shirt or whatever. I'll just go shopping, even though I may not do an excursion, but there's still some things I'm like, for example, have you ever swam with the dolphins? Like my friend did that the first time he went to Nassau and he decided to do swimming with the dolphins. Have you ever done that? Like so, and so I know that they have that excursion on different places, different islands, but just be open to other things as well. And so when it comes to those two places, I liked it. I did something different, and I did a video for it in terms of Grand Turk is in a day, so that's gonna come out later on. I did vlogging, so you'll be able to see my embarkation video. That should be coming out next week, and so I have a lot of content to share with you regarding the Sun Princess. So stay tuned for that. As I said, if you have any questions regarding it, I would love to get your questions. And so therefore that I can incorporate it into my review video. I know some channels, they already, if they don't vlog as much, they're already doing their review video just to say like what they think about the ship. But I usually like to do that at the very end after I've kind of taken you through the ship tour, through the room reviews, through the restaurants, and then kind of just give you an overview of what I thought about my experience, what I thought could have been better. If I loved it, I loved it. If I didn't love it, I didn't love it. If I loved some things but did not like some things, then I'll let you know as well. And so, thank you so much, those that came on and those that are in the replay. I appreciate you so much for coming on and joining me like you do and supporting the way that you do. And so I'm getting ready to go. Just a short one today. Please come to that. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe to MH Family Adventures and check out the interview that's happening, going down right tomorrow, October 29th. I do have the flyer up right now and it says 7, but it had to be changed to 8:30 p.m. Tomorrow night, October 29th, on Tuesday, we are going to do a live MH Family Adventures, myself and Sig the Solo Traveler. See you over there on that channel. I'm excited. And until next time, family, happy travels.